Hey friends, hi, good morning. Hope you all doing great. Okay, so today's topic will be like a question and answer session, and then definitely on real time. If any question comes, I will try to answer. The one of the question I received is like, thanks for giving answers the questions. Okay, how to answer the question like what type of requirement you are gathering, what type of requirement you are gathering. See, any project, see, if you're talking about software based products, right? So it's basically classified into three verticals. One thing is the front end, and then middleware, and then back end. So when you go for the requirement first time, you will not talk on these isolated approach. You will talk a very full overall product perspective. Okay, so when you talk about product perspective, you will try to understand their pain areas or their business objective, what they are going to meet with this product, right? So initial phases you will talk like a whole product level, not the isolated each classified product specific, the verticals I've just explained. Okay, so once that is over, then definitely based on the prioritization, the requirement, then you need to see that prioritized requirement basically require which of these vertical of the three tier architecture, right? The front end, back end, and API. So if it is the front end discussion you are doing, you're just trying to identify what they are looking for on the web page application, what kind of fields, what values on the fields, etc. Right? So you will be discussing the UI level, and then the corresponding backend. So definitely the front end based on the fields represent the backend table, right? So you can definitely easily get that. Maybe client will not give you that requirement on the backend side, what kind of tables and all that you have to visualize and come up with. And then API. So what kind of third party applications it is going to integrate. Then you will be talking on those personas, which application it has to integrate, what is that kind of application, is it exposing that API that we can go and consume, how to establish the handshake with that API, it's a secure or public. Then you will talk all these things with the client, and then figure out all that requirement. So the answer to the question, how to question like what type of requirement you are gathering is, it's the initial phase. I talk product level. In the interview, you can talk like that. Okay, and then once we get the overall perspective of the overall vision, objective of the product, then you go break down into the requirement specific, and then you go to the UI, front end, back end, and API level discussions. Okay. The next subsequent question you mentioned, I was applying for insurance BA and they asked me this question. I got stuck. No, no. Why you got stuck? See, insurance domain means it might be a firm or application that is supporting to the registering the customers or consumers, and then registering your products, insurance products, the product, that insurance features, then meeting, I mean the age criteria, etc. I mean whatever the supporting information to run that insurance, that will be feeding in your application or the software or product, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So then you can say, right, see, insurance. So if it is a new insurance the company is launching, so I'm going to work on that as a B or PO to develop that insurance model, or I'm developing a platform through which you can basically ingest different insurance policies on that platform, and customers can come and pick up any insurance and make a payment, fill the details and make the payment, and the insurance will be allocated. So whatever the regulations, regularities that India, because this might be a Indian firm, right? So India specific what are the terms and norms and regulations that insurance policy should adhere. So you will be basically documenting all that, and then a consumer has to sign off a digital sign, or either offline a scan and upload, whatever the way. So you will be discussing that. So it's very simple. See, these questions they will ask to understand whether you really work on that product, that application or not. If you really work, definitely you will answer. But if you are just trying to present you have worked and then you really doesn't work ever that product, then you will be little facing difficulty in that way. Okay, but I will say, irrespective, I think the way I have explained you, beginning of the requirement phase, you will be talking the overall project product level discussions, understand the vision, product vision, timelines, the core competencies that you require in the product, the pain areas that you are trying to solve with that insurance, that the product name you have given insurance or the software, and then you will drill down to each functionality level. Okay, so you might have answered in that way. Okay, I think you will be able to perform better next time. Okay, could you please assist me what point we should include in answering this question? Okay, I mean, yeah, I think I have explained you, right? So you start with UI, you start with product vision, and once that is done, you in your mind you will be having the overall picture of the product vision, mission, objective, and then you will be drilling down to feature level. Once you reach to the feature level, you talk the three personas. If their product is having the front end, the UI, then you will talk to UI. Otherwise, if it is only API or database, you will talk to the API and database. Okay, so I think I tried to answer, but if still you have any confusion, you can let me know. Okay, and the next question is, what is the difference between product owner and product manager? Is that the product manager is the project manager only, or please clear this doubt. Okay, uh, so okay, I think I've given that. I mean, created one video in past. You can go through and find in detail. But yes, let me take 2 3 minutes on that topic. So, product manager and project manager, two different things. Product manager on the product, whereas the project manager doesn't on the project, it's just on the delivery of the project. So it makes sure the resources are on the project on time, the delivery timeline, etc. Any hurdles of the hiring or to the, I mean, the team, the former team, right? Any replacement if somebody is dropping, any escalations they will handle like that. Okay, whereas the product manager, they basically on the product, they come up with the product vision, they come up with the idea, something new they try to bring to the organization in order to solve a particular pain area or the issues they are handling, I mean they are facing, right? So product manager is totally different from project manager. Generally, product manager roles you find in the product based organization, and project manager role you find in the service based organizations. Okay, and then product owner and product manager, they basically they work closely. They are again very different role, and the product owner works very closely with the product manager to understand that vision, product vision, and then it will basically, so what product manager do, it will create an idea or or idea or theme, and then it create the on the portal Riley or aha Jira whatever, right? And then create the capabilities and then feature, and then product owner align with the product manager vision, and then refer to those epics features or capabilities, and then create user stories. And then product owner basically work closely with the scrum team. Okay, day-to-day interaction, assisting them to the understand the requirement, I mean the backlog grooming, and then delivery of the sprint, whereas the product manager is responsible to deliver of the product. So product owner work with the a single agile team, whereas product manager might work multiple agile scrum teams. Okay. Very basic things, but yes, the difference I think I've already explained between product manager and project manager. So, and then difference between the product owner and product manager. Okay. So let's see if you can if further feel any question or something, you can ping me. Okay. So, I mean, I will take some time to explain what kind of situation in the current market these days, about the jobs and opportunities. So basically, it is little, I mean, off track these days. Even you see a lot of openings on Naukri and LinkedIn, but really, basically, this is not a hiring season. The hiring season will come in the February, March, and April. And then because a lot of people drop the job and then look for another, and then whatever the vacant positions, definitely they try to fill it. Okay. And then financially also, global level also, this is not the right I think at this moment people trying to I mean, you see a lot of openings on the job portals, but those are just for the like they want to be in the discussions to be on the top ranking in the portal, because the main the number of jobs they post and people apply, it keeps the higher in the rating. Like this is, this company is providing these many jobs, so, and then people are applying, so it will reach, they will gain the reach, and then in their reputation they will be having some ranking and all that, so they will gain some more ranking. So but actual hiring at this moment is not there. So but it doesn't mean you will stop the and applying those jobs, because sometimes uh, any unfortunate reasons a employee drop that company, or they got a surprisingly a new project and they need to build up a team, then it could be possible it's a real job opportunity, and then you should apply and get that. Okay. But my major opportunity will open in the February, March, and April kind of months. Okay, next year. Okay. So US and all, this is the closing month of the US financial year, right? So they go with the January to December. So that's where December is a closing year of the European countries and US and Australia. So they follow Jan to December, not like India, April to March. So that's why. Okay. So interview, whenever you get chance, definitely they ask the question like your one of the project you worked, so you should be basically one of your project, you should be having a very concrete information. When I say concrete information, interviewer should not feel like a single second you are just uh, reading out, or you haven't worked on that project and then you are just narrating something. So interviewer should not feel like so. Even though sometimes I see people get fail to explain their own product they have developed or they have worked, so that preparation you must do, because that is the first base of the discussion in any interview. So once you present yourself well in that project discussion, further things will be smooth. Your success of getting hired increases by 50-60%. So interview would like to understand what was your role and responsibilities, what you have done in that project, how you have delivered that project, which roles you work, etc. So that is the reason you should, and then what was that product, which technology, what features and functionalities, etc., any challenges in that project, etc. If you prepare, then it definitely it will be a good discussion with the client, interviewer. Okay. And then domain, I think I have explained multiple times, but yes, who are the first comers? So domain is require, many product based organization, they require domain knowledge, or service based also. If they get that kind of project, they also demand for a domain expertise candidate. So domain helps to establish the communication quickly, understanding the client problem easily because they already understanding that domain, right? That's why it is easy for them to understand their pain areas. And then also when you solutionize that requirement, so it will be really quick for the PA or PO to solutionize the requirement if he is having that domain knowledge. Okay, so that's really, I mean, become important actually uh, when you have the domain expertization. Apart from it, it really doesn't matter sometimes. But yes, if company is demanding and then their shortlisting is based on the domain experience you have or not, then it's a challenge. But otherwise, if company uh, allowing candidates to interview non-domain, non-expertise domain candidates also, then definitely doesn't matter, because it's a week or 2 weeks of time to understand any domain, right? When I say domain, it's a financial domain, insurance domain, banking domain, okay, supply chain. I mean, the what we call fleet domain nowadays. Fleet domain is going on nowadays. Fleet domain means the logistic domain. So second name is fleet domain. Okay, smart city, e-governance, smart city project, command and control center. So a lot of domain, and then pharma, right? So if you have that experience, definitely it will help in your career. But it really, it's not like a blocker. It could be a blocker for some moment, some time, because some of the companies might be looking for that specific, specialized candidate, but it's not a long-term blocker. There are companies who look for not a specific to any domain, because if you know your job, your role and responsibilities very well, you can deliver any domain kind of thing, right? I mean, it's a matter of a week or two to understand. Okay. So, guys, I mean, I will request to keep post your questions, your doubts, so that we can talk more in the further live sessions. And then, if you see any topic that I can go and create some videos and upload for you, that also fine. You can just let me know. I will create and upload also the way I was creating in the initial days, right? But yes, if you go through the videos one by one, definitely you will learn everything. I have given max possible information for a BA, for non BA to become a BA. I will say in that way. uh, Only the thing is required is a communication skill. So you should be ready to talk to the international clients. The way they talk, you should understand. And then if you having the fear or not able to communicate very well, then you will not able to convey your points to them. Only you will be listening them, right? So listening is not the, is a half of the thing. So listening, but to reconfirm your thought process, your understanding, you should speak, right? So until you doesn't speak, reconfirm that your understanding with them, with the client, so it's half cooked information. So that's why listening and then counter back, or establish the communication, conversation. You should respond back. Oh, is it, am I understanding correct? You should explain, and then you can ask, am I understanding correct? Once they confirm, it means it's confirmed, and then you can document that requirement, right? Yeah. Okay, I think, yeah. So, guys, I mean, please keep me posting your questions. So I will be, collecting them for next live sessions. And then any topic you think I need to create some videos, you can put me in the chat. I will create and upload that. Okay. So keep guys learning, watching the videos and sharing these videos, guys. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Thank you.